Hello, my name is Joseph Carlson, and this is a Tabletop Experiment, episode 38. We're not doing Dragonlance. We have a condensed schedule. We started late. We had things going on. But Fade is the only person that hasn't done the background from A Life Well Lived. Everybody else on the panel has, so now everybody can make fun of Fade when they watch him roll that he has 17 family members and he's never met any of them. And he met a wizard in a tower one time, and the wizard taught him how to do leather working, because that's how backgrounds go. So we're going to skip something, Fades, of your background, but you got all your dice. You're ready to go. You start first off with your lineage. We're going to skip that. Actually, your lineage isn't even on here because they just assume that you are only one of 5 races that exist in the world. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do your temperament, which is a fancy word for saying what is your astrological sign. Are you a Sagittarius? Are you a Cancer? But these are fantasy versions of those, and they still give you bonuses. And here's the deal. I'm going to write down all your bonuses, and I don't care that we're halfway through this. I don't care that your character is leveled up. We're just going to add it to your sheet. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to take notes of what you get, like the +1 to wisdom, plus whatever. If you got a piece of paper, the rest of this is a history that you can write down, and you can be connected to the other players somehow. So the first thing is your temperament. Roll a d12 for me. Do you know what the d12 looks like? Oh, you know what I could do? Actually, no, I can't, because that's art that we may get a copyright strike. But basically, do you know what a d12 is?
Pentagon one, right?
That's it right
It's got
there.
12 sides.
That's it. Thank you, Todd. Thank you so much for that. That was really good. So, roll a d12. Let me know what you get.
I don't want to say.
You don't.
Got a 1.
It's fine. This is not something where you get $1 because you got a 1. Yours is the hippogriff, which the hippogriff gives you a +1 to strength, which I'll write down. You get +1 to strength. Should write that it's strength. And you're ambitious and impulsive. And it says here, you were born under the sign of the hippogriff, a beast of insects and raw ambition. Nothing gets in the way of what you want. Though you may have yet to discover what that is. So, go back to your hippie school, hippie. No, I don't know. Okay, you know what a D100 is?
A ball.
It's the 2 ones that they go from 0 to 10. Some of them have like double zeros on them. Yeah, and then some of them have like double numbers on them, like 10, 20, 30. So there should be 2. Yeah, Todd's doing that.
It looks like this.
Look, Todd's giving you a visual aid right there.
Kind of like a top.
Yeah.
There you go.
So yeah, the 40 means you got 40%, the 50 means you got 50%, and then the other number is like 57, 54, or whatever.
Yeah.
So roll both of those, and we get to see if you were raised by people of, if they were furlbogs or if they were like elves.
77.
You were raised by people of the same lineage as you, so your parents were also furlbogs. Now,
Okay.
we get to find out how prosperous were you. Were you rich, poor? Roll that D100 again.
Yeah. 82.
With enough to be comfortable. So you were comfortable. This will affect how much money you get later. So you were comfortable. I'll write that down. All right, roll a D4.
Yeah,
The little diamond one that you step on it at the night and it hurts your...
the little triangle pyramid one. I got a 2.
Your upbringing, you were given little attention by your parents. So they were furlbogs that didn't give a crap about you.
Doyle's rule.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Who? Oh, we got kids? All right, the next one is your family size. How big your family? Not your parents, but like you could have extended cousins. You could have a brother and sister. Roll a D4 again.
Don't I have like...
Dropped it.
Yeah, it's easy. Don't step on it.
I know. Goddamn. Hold on. Got another one right here.
I have 12 family members.
I got a 4.
A 4. You have an extended family, just like Todd got. So roll 2d6 for me.
3 and 4.
So 7.
Yes.
7 plus 2 is 9. You have 9 family members running out throughout the world. They could be your parents, they could be your brother and sister, they could be your cousins, but you have 9 family members running around.
That I know of.
That you know of. In fact, you might not even know of them. You have 3 of them, and you're like, who are you? And here's the family that you know about. You have a bond with them. Give me roll a d20 for me.
8.
Oh, your family is enlisted. Either one out of a sense of obligation or were forced to be conscript. Your family member is a member of a military organization. They're rarely ever home. So you
That
have
explains why I never got any attention.
yeah, they were gone. They just said we left some frozen steaks in the freezer. Good luck.
I threw some crackers at the back of your head and laughed.
Yeah, we left them on the pillow next to you, and we had to take off. It's a bag of saltines. What kind of environment did you grow up? Roll me a d10 for me.
Got a 6.
A 6. You grew up in an isolated community. That actually kind of tracks for you. You're a hermit. So you grew up in an isolated community. And let's look. There's another thing to roll. Roll a 1d6 for me again.
1.
Okay. Though your community valued strength, adults were concerned over the aggressive bullying and regular fights with other children. Your strength score is increased by 1, so that's a 2 increase to your strength. So we can add that. I can modify that later. So let's go. What's the next one? An adolescence experience that shaped you. So roll a D100 again. Something that happened when you were a lad.
Hold on, I gotta re-roll that. It fell. 40.
The unbridled ferocity in your eyes after you witnessed a friend being hurt scared away their harassers. You're now proficient in intimidation.
So I turned into an 8.
That's probably the first time you shape change. That could be. That's how this works. You know, you like connect the dots with your character and stuff like that.
Okay.
You know, your parents didn't give you any love. You're a hermit. Like, yeah, I always look out for myself, you know. And maybe you did shape change for the first time, and that's how you're in intimidation. I mean, because if you could turn into a big ape, I would also be, you know.
Yeah, I'd probably be a little scared if somebody just turned into an 8.
Right.
Not an 8.
All right, the next one. During your life, a big lesson happened. Give me a D12. Roll a D12 for me. The one that no one ever uses unless you're a barbarian. The one with 12 sides that Todd said before. The one with...
12 sides.
That's
Yeah,
not even...
10.
There was political upheaval in your life. So you can go down here. Political upheaval came to your community and people struggled to find a new way. Now this is where you have a choice. Did you follow the crowd, destroying all traces of the old order? You get +1 to your strength. Try to find your own truths in the wake of the new information. You get +1 to your wisdom. Or you spent long hours trying to rebuild what was lost in the chaos, +1 to your constitution. Now, I know we're not going to affect your class, but it's good for druids to have bonuses in wisdom. That's all I'm going to say. But you can pick any of them.
That's what I was going to go with.
Okay, so you get +1 to your wisdom. All right, so we're going to go... You had a pivotal defining event in your life. Roll a D10 for me.
A 3.
Oh, a divine project. What could that be? A prophet began construction of a great temple in your settlement. That could be where the political upheaval came from. Maybe people in your settlement were isolated and they were not religious. Or they were druids and they were like, why is he building a church here? We're fine. We have trees. Whatever. Prophet began construction of a great temple in your settlement. It was to be dedicated to a relatively obscure maritime deity, but there seemed no end in the prophet's coin. Construction required many hands, and you learn the trade of a painter, a scribe, or a sculptor. So, yeah, that means you could. It's one of those. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, you get to pick either a painter, a scribe, or a sculptor.
Yes, right.
I mean, that's good because if people try to you'll be like the note taker, where somebody will be in court and they'll be like, actually, and you're like, that's not actually what you said. I have it written right here. It says right here, you gain proficiency with either tridents, nets, or the celestial language. He gifted you with a craft compass, and it spins wildly when it rains. And it claimed it helped him at sea. So you can either learn how to use tridents, nets, or learn celestial. You get a choice.
I'll learn celestial.
There you go. All right.
Celestial?
Celestial, yeah. All right. So the next one is... Where'd that go? Hang on. Oh, here we go. So, hang on, let me see. You wanted a scribe, so let me go down here and see. It's here. So now you're proficient with calligraphy tools. You have a skill proficiency with religion. And your income dice is a 1d6, which will come in later. 6. So that's that. So now you have a quirk, something like you like animals. Maybe you were touched by a deity, which would make sense if they were building a church in your area. Give me a 1d20. I think Todd got iron stomach, or maybe Jesse got that one. Got a 20. Oh no, I think. This is what Todd got. A sound sleeper. Isn't that what you got, Todd? There's a reason why your uncanny ability to fall asleep on any surface guarantees a good night's sleep. You can take a long rest on any surface at any angle so long as you can remain reasonably still and unharmed, and you're fond of quick naps wherever possible. So that's pretty cool.
That makes sense because I gotta redo my cloud.
Also, you are a druid, so if you think about it, you could just turn into a mouse and sleep somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, and then you get an extra bonus. You get another +1 to your wisdom because we're not going to redo your class. You're a druid, and then there's only a couple more. So you had a call to adventure. I know you're a hermit, but why did you become a hermit? Roll me a 1d10. We'll see why you became a hermit.
8.
You witnessed something terrible and you had to flee. So what did you see that made you hit the road?
Murder.
Okay. I mean, that would do it. Especially if the guy was about to murder you. You're like, no, only one murder today. Okay, and your starting funds. You are a druid, which is right there. Your income dice is roll 1d6.
3.
Okay, you got 30 gold. We'll add that to your character sheet. Oh, I like this. What lie do you tell yourself? Give me a 1d20.
11.
Oh, if I have enough power, then I'll be happy. So I guess if you can turn into a dinosaur, that would make you really happy.
Yep.
And then there is, why isn't this? Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, and now there's a secret that you keep. Roll a 1d6 for me.
5.
Oh, you actually caused the events that led to your life lesson. And your life lesson was... I'm scrolling up. Political upheaval. You caused the political upheaval in your life. What did you do, Fade?
I got mad at the fucking
He was born.
building.
He was
That's what he
bored.
did.
That's what he did.
Yeah, it could have been like, it could have, if your people are isolated and they're all druids, your family, they got conscripted in the military. Maybe somebody came along and this new religious order said you were somehow, connected or touched by the gods. And maybe your family rejected that because they didn't like the religion. So maybe that started a whole thing with your area. It started a whole,
Yeah,
problem.
maybe I accidentally oh yeah, there we go. I accidentally got my village to kill all these fucking people.
Oh, yeah,
and
like
that
a-
was the traumatic event.
Yeah,
that
you
made
had
me flee.
you had like a fight between your druid people were loving druids, and then they got militant when this religious order moved in, and then that caught See, that's why you do this. Is you try to connect the dots with how things happened. And then there's one more thing I think. It is. I'm trying to think where to go. I don't. Connections to the characters. Roll a D100 again. And if I remember right, Todd and Jesse got the one where they were eating berries and they caught each other, which was I don't know what to do with that. But it was I think Jesse was on, or Todd had noble lands, if I remember right, and Jesse was trespassing, or was it the other way around? Oh, you're muted. You're muted, Todd.
Anyways, I got an 18.
18. I already know this one. I was once Blank's biggest rival, and now we're the best of friends. I wonder who in the group, I mean, you could do anybody, but it seems like you and Swami always give each other a hard time. Your characters give each other a hard time. So yeah. So that's basically a way to give you, and we'll do a goal here. Roll 1d6.
I got a 5.
That's weird. It's strange. You basically want to be more in touch with the bestial forms you turn into, so you want to be able to fish like a bear and hunt like a wolf. So you kind of want to give in to your animalistic nature a little bit more. They have long-term goals on here, too.
I mean, mine was I want to know all the magic.
Oh, which is crazy because you're angelic, so you're like a greedy angel. You're give it all to me. Roll one more time. Give me a 1d6 again. Fade.
Ooh, I got a 6 this time.
Okay, I want to bring life back to the wasteland so they may blossom and trees bear fruit where once there was only death. So you want to bring life to a barren place. So there you go, man. That just helps flesh out your character a little bit more. And to let you guys know, I told everybody before, but there is campcraft things in this book that I'll be using. And in the new rules for D&D in 2024, they have rules and examples of what you can make with each kit. So the herbalism kit, the alchemy kit, the poisonous kit, they tell you what you can make, how much it costs, just like this, and the amount. So even though we're probably going to do a one-shot of that so we can try out the new rules, I might be weaving some of that into the 5e thing and some of this campcraft stuff that I told the group about before from this A Life Well Lived, because it also has things like during a short rest you make a potion out of an herbalism kit, and you can make 2 healing potions, blah blah blah. So I'll probably try to do that. And again, if you guys talk with each other a little bit, there's a rule in here where if you guys just converse a little bit, you basically inspire each other, and you can give them like extra dice when they roll to attack or when they try to intimidate somebody, because it's like you're kind of shooting the shit with somebody, and you may learn something that you didn't know. So it's just a way to get people to talk a little bit more, like on downtime, basically. You can also improve your footwear, which has never come up, but it probably should. And how to forage for stuff, which is interesting, because we always wonder, how do you gather ingredients? How much food can you find? That's all here. So, and who's making the morning coffee? Apparently that's a thing on here. Yeah, that helps with morale, apparently, which I could see where it does, yes. So, does anybody have any questions? To let everybody know, the next session it's still, you're on day 2 of your R&R. Your character's R&R. So you guys all met at the library. That's like a recap because we haven't played in a while. But you guys all came back to the library. Swami got his stone that can create the hummingbird, and he was taught how to use it. Todd was trying to get new armor made by the weaver in town or whatever, and the guy said he basically needed ichor from inside a basilisk's egg, and Todd said, I don't know how I'm ever going to find that. I should throw this note in the trash, but I think he kept the note anyway. Jesse got new armor from the knights. His requisition for his armor came in, and there was something else that happened that I forgot, but I think you dickered a little bit with the guy, but whatever. I think you wanted weapons too or something. And I remember Fade figured out that he got that art piece, that drawing of a rabbit with a signature on it that said Morgan, and he found out from Titina that a letter had come from someone named Jack from the market that was told to put that painting in the library. So, yeah, what was it, Jesse?
I got bandoliers of potions.
That's right, and they can only fit 4. That's right.
4.
Yeah, because he said, like, if you get any more, then they get busy and they could break, which would be bad. Any questions? That's kind of a recap and everything. Was there anything I forgot in the recap?
So anybody can just make the morning coffee just to have, like, better morale throughout the journey. So, like, when we come back and I'm like, I'll make a pot of coffee. Boom.
Yes, but what happens is there's an effect table on here that you roll after you brew the coffee. Somebody, just roll a 1d6, somebody, and I'll tell you I'll tell you just one of the effects.
6.
Oh, your mind becomes extremely focused, providing advantage on tests to maintain concentration. Oh, the wizards may like that. So that's just something that happens when you make the morning coffee. Everybody drinks a cup of coffee. It's like, I'm feeling good. Roll it again to see what happens. See one of the other effects. 1d6.
Okay.
You start to feel jittery and distractible. You suffer a -3 penalty to your passive perception. Someone gave you the 20-ounce espresso that's like full shots, and you're just shaking the whole time.
Don't nobody make the morning coffee, all right? Oh, God.
And I think I told you guys separately, but I'll tell you now. I was reading the Free League version of their Lord of the Rings supplement that they converted to 5e, so it's Lord of the Rings with all 5e rules. If we don't play that, that's fine. But there is roles in there when you go on the road that people have jobs to do. One person in the group would be the tracker. And if they roll well, you save time on your journey and you find a shortcut. If you roll terrible, you spend more time. You may run into a monster that you didn't know was there. There's also a hunter, someone who's out there getting food for everybody in the environment. They get bonuses on their survival, and if they find food, everybody eats. If they don't, nobody eats, and then that affects your exhaustion and stuff like that. So I may just steal that because the next part of the campaign, there's going to be a lot of travel, is all I'll say. And so it may be advantageous to know about just giving people roles. And that way, it's like, oh, I don't know really what to do, or, it's like, no, this is what you do. Or, when I lay the roles out, you guys say, hunting isn't really my bag. I'm a wizard. Can I be the...
I'm a wizard, Harry.
Yeah, I'm a wizard, Harry. I don't track shit, Harry. That'd be funny if that was actually in the movie. But yeah.
Not Harry Squatter.
Harry
I'd be like, what's up, Hermione?
What's up, Hermione? That would be your takeaway from the whole thing? What's going on,
I'd
Hermione?
go straight for Hermione. She's smart, loyal, dependable.
She get you through school? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, bro. I'd cheat off her test all the time. Are you kidding me?
You're like, just when I cheat. This is just like when I cheated at dice, Hermione. Anyway.
Hey.
Yeah. Any questions? Anybody got any questions?
Nope.
Will we?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to do next Sunday? Are you guys available, or do you just want to punt it to next week?
Most likely next. Wait. Like next week, Sunday. Yeah. Yeah. This weekend we work Saturday, so I can just chill for this Sunday. But yeah, next week Sunday it works for me.
Yeah.
I'm available.
Okay. Todd, what are you Sunday?
This Sunday,
Yeah.
I'm down. For,
It'd be the same.
possibly.
It'd be the same time from 5 to 7. I wouldn't change the
Okay.
time. Fade.
Possibly. I can't guarantee you though. I'll let you know.
Okay. Fade.
Say, I think I should be good though for it.
Okay. It'll be the 5 to 7 slot works well for me, so we could do that then.
Alright.
So
Nice.
yeah. Cool guys. Well, thanks.